Before we jump into today's video, please support my channel by subscribing below. Thank you so much. Raila Odinga's son, Raila Jr., has opened up about a medical condition that left him paralyzed on the right side of his face. Speaking in a recent interview, Jr. said that he suffers from an cancerous brain tumor which developed when he was young. I rarely speak about it, but what this is called acoustic schwannoma. This is a growth that is at the back of my brain. What happens is that every human being has 5 ventricles, and if you show your hands, they come streaming from the back of every human being, and mine presses against my 3rd ventricle, which controls the nerves on the right side of my face. This is what caused the right side of my face to get paralyzed. Acoustic neuroma, also known as vestibular schwannoma, is an uncancerous and usually slow-growing tumor that develop on the main nerve leading from your inner ear to your brain. Branches of this nerve directly influence your balance and hearing. Jr. said that the genetic condition is from his mother's side. He said, and I quote, "It doesn't affect everyone in the family, but certain family members. Maybe it will get 1 person in 5 family members," he said. "People assume that I'm an 18-year-old boy living in my father's house. I must be turning 40 years next year. I'm happily married for 7 years and with children." He said that they got a lot of pressure from people due to the inability to get a child. However, after about 5 years, the two were blessed with a baby boy. He said, and I quote, "I hope Yvonne, my wife, will allow me to disclose this. We had been married for a long time and we weren't able to get a child in the very first years," he said. "We struggled for a very long time for about 5 years and eventually God blessed us with our firstborn." Raila Jr. was born in 1979. He is 43 years old. He is a successful businessman, a family man, an educationist who graduated with a bachelor's honors in accounting. He owns a number of companies, including Pan-African Petroleum Company and a multimedia company, both located in Kenya. He once also stated that the first time he ever saw his father, Raila Odinga, physically was while he was around the age of 10 years. This was because at the time of his birth, his father and grandfather, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, were deep into politics and were fighting for multi-party in Kenya. The volatile political environment made it hard for them to be together. Raila Odinga as his father and Ida Odinga as his mother. He is also the brother to the late Fidel Odinga, Rosemary Odinga, and Winnie Odinga. In a past interview, he reveals that losing his brother Fidel Odinga, who was the firstborn, was not an easy thing for him. This changed the family dynamics as Fidel used to be a great big brother who was protective of his family.